Yeah. But White Lake's water is clear. This water's about dark. I mean, it's a bit dark in Lake Waccamaw.
I feel like White Lake's wider.
Wider.
Yeah, longer.
Will your phone pull it up here?
Oh, I see Adam.
They build arm muscles up, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Hey guys, Recovery Addict here. You guys hear me live? I think we've got the new feed working. You don't want to see what it took to get it set up though. Oh man, is the lake crooked? No, it's my camera that's crooked, sorry. I'm looking at I think it's a good shot.
It's not.
I'm trying to I can't even find the feed that you guys are watching right now. Let's see. Where would it be? Okay, we're going to try this again. I can see. I'll check you out on the water. Okay, well, I'll be in the picture here in just a minute. Oh, there I am. Got it. Okay. Now I've got chat. No gators in this lake. So there's hardly any fish, actually. Okay, let me shut down my laptop. The commands are going to stop working here in just a second because my laptop's down. No, Mrs. R.A. is not here with me. I'm actually on my own, no family with me, just with a youth group this time. Dinah, dude, which command were you trying? I can show you how many chords I'm using. Britta, let me show you. Okay, sorry, it's going to shake a little bit. So here's my setup. So yes, I've got my laptop balanced precariously over the water's edge. Needed the iPad and the laptop to get it running. I'm following chat using the phone, and there's the live view with the modems doing its job, getting me the internet. Lake makes me homesick. So I will say this drink that I showed you briefly, it was full of ice. Ice is almost all melted. It's like 85 degrees out here. And it's toasty. But I'm in the shade. Yeah, as long as there's no winds, all my stuff's not going to blow into the lake. So we're good. Okay. I'm going to turn commands off here because I don't have power for my laptop to run off forever, but I can keep the stream up. Okay. So, you guys ready for like a geography lesson? I mean, what do you want today? We don't have court, so, I mean, court's going on, but we're not there. Water and laptop, not good. Sharon, thank you. I learned that earlier with the same laptop. Very hard lesson. I hope this podcast is heavily insured. Ivan, I got a lot of advice to insure everything before I came down here, and I didn't do it. But I'm not out in the canoe yet, so it's not bad. So this lake, Singletary Lake, is what we're on right now in North Carolina. It's by White Lake. Interesting feature because it doesn't have any rivers or streams going to it, not even when it's spring fed. It depends entirely on rainwater and runoff to fill up. So the water level fluctuates quite a bit. And it's actually constantly being eroded away by nature itself as all the branches and leaves and everything, all the sediment drops to the bottom. It becomes like peat on the bottom, and it gets heavier and heavier at the shores, and the trees just grow further and further out into the lake. So if we wait long enough, and I probably won't be alive to see that, but this lake's going to be taken over by trees, and it'll just be like a little swamp. So the water is actually pretty acidic as well, which makes it tough for fish to live here. So they have yellow perch and a couple others, but it looks like if you're swimming in it, it looks like you're swimming in your tea. It's got a little stained color. But I'm not joking about this area trying to kill you. This area, it's one of the campgrounds here is named Icapac. I can't say it. Icapac. It's the herb that you make the medicine that induces vomiting. So if you eat the plants here, it tries to kill you. And if that one doesn't get you, then it's also, we have some native carnivorous species here. The Venus flytrap's native to the area. Carp can live through anything. I don't think there are carp in here. The acidity is pretty high. Tommy, I'm sorry. Keep me filled in on the SP trial. Like syrup of ipecac. Yes, exactly. It comes from that herb that's native to the area. Yeah, I apologize. I opened like 3 videos trying to get this one to work. Let me change the view a little bit. Or I could actually be in the picture. How about that? There we go. See if that one works. Probably not the best view of me, huh? Yep. This lake is one of the deepest of the 5 in the area, and it's only 11.8 feet deep. So it's fairly shallow. But bat-sized bugs. The bugs actually have not been too bad because they have a lot of bat houses they keep around here, so the bats keep the bugs down. But that wasp from yesterday, that was a doozy. So far its friends have not found me though. It's 80 degrees hot. It's about 85, I think, but the humidity is also high, so and there's not much breeze. It's a soothing view. It's beautiful. There's another group here, so I'm not going to show them, but we're in a little covered gazebo out here. This pier goes 500 feet that way, and it's got a big swimming area. They've got canoes. I might take a canoe out later. So, I am using live view, so if you like the feed, if you like the picture, let me know. This has I'm running 4 modems right now, and it says I've got enough bandwidth to push a 4K video, but I'm only pushing 1080 right now. Debbie, it's a bit of vacation, but it's also a time for me to test my equipment for when we go to trials. Dodie, the knee it recovered miraculously overnight. Something about bags of ice really helped. What's the temperature of the water? I have not touched the water, but people swim in it, so I think it's probably, I'd put it probably 65, maybe? 70?
Mark, what do you think the temperature of the water is?
The temperature?
Of the water, what do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Well, if you touch it, you can tell because you're good at that. He is.
Probably maybe 80.
80? Oh, that's warm. It's bath water.
That warm it up.
Bath water temperature. We had some kids in here last night that were playing probably for about 2 hours in the water, and they weren't too cold. They were loving it. So it's not bad.
Adam, what do you think the temperature of that water is?
Yeah, I didn't even check. I got my watch on. It'll tell me.
Will it tell you?
Yeah.
How will it tell you?
Kids are happy noise. If there's not a lot of winds,
Yeah, I
I'll
gotta stick my hand in.
I'll put the
I want to know.
But yeah, it's like once you go about a foot deep, it'll tell you.
See what it is.
I may take everything and walk out to the end of the pier. But
He's got a diving watch on. He's going to tell you.
Oh, that's awesome. I've got 131 people in here. They're just dying to know how warm the water is. So, let's see. Have you decided about SB yet? Sarah Boone, yes. Shabusiness, no. Dodie.
It's in business.
Yeah, I know, that's what I know.
Let's go see Adam.
It's deep right here.
Adam!
Sadie, don't come this far. It's
85 right here.
85 degrees. It's practically a hot tub, guys. It's sizzling.
I think it was that warm.
85 degrees. Yeah, it's pretty warm.
This is 85.
Mary Murphy, you won the internet first in chat. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. You have heavy duty because until we go live again, which might be tonight. If I can grab all this equipment, hang on one second. I'm not set up to be mobile with it right now, but if I can grab all the equipment, I can show you the end of the pier.
You did. It wore you out, didn't it? She's getting ready. She's asking
Let's see. Okay, we're yeah. Show business is outside the realms of what we'll do on the channel.
How'd you like that?
I've been watching actually a lot of filings from Brian Koberger have been coming in, and he's got some delay tactics, some stalling and stuff going on.
Wow. Up to 100 meters.
This is the pier over here. Grandkids Galore, thank you. Appreciate your membership. Good to see that blue courthouse by your name.
As you go deeper, I think.
So that
You did great.
But it can only do that if it's submerged in water. Right? You can't turn on the
see,
dive.
do some fishing. Kim, there's hardly any fish here. Let's see.
I can get up as far as I can.
Maybe if I tip the keyboard, the bee will start working. Oh. Let's see. Rebecca, thank you. On the Corey trial, I saw that she was denied bail. You know she was going to split for Mexico as soon as she got out.
It'll keep up with how long it's been underwater. But it's automatic. So as soon as
You got one. Merkowitz. Is that the father's trial? The poison father or something? Is that one? Watch some of the dad killed trial. Awful. Oh yeah, I heard that with Lie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool park. They only open it for groups, nonprofit groups. So if you want to camp here as your family, they say tough luck. You can't. You need a large group. So generally you get church groups or scout groups or youth groups, things like that out here. But, Morton, how are you doing over in Denmark? Good to have you connect. Good to see you, my friend. We'll be back on Monday. What did I have for breakfast today? Oh my goodness, I'm eating like a king. Our chef that we have in camp is amazing. Hopefully cover Corey Richens. Yes, I would love to. Dr. G is going to cover it. I would love to cover it as well. Sorry, I'm swaying in the breeze, making you guys seasick. Raining so hard here I can't see the end of the driveway, says Julian. Oh man, don't send it my way, at least until the week's over.
Yeah, I got news about that too.
Greeners, we need to do a retreat. We need to find a place to... it's got to be at the beach though, so we can do some metal detecting.
Well, they didn't, but...
Let me set this down so it doesn't make you seasick. There we go. No new trail for Lori Vallow. The ruling came in this morning. Saw that posting as well. Thank you, Jody. Looks like a bridge. It's almost a bridge. The lake, I had estimated it was like 5 miles across. I guess it's only like 1 mile. So I guess the problem is the trees just, I don't have anything for scale to see how big the shore is. There's no boats, there's no houses visible. It's trees all the way around the lake. Let's see. Mrs. R.A. is going to put you in charge of cooking. No. Everything is made for me, honestly. I wake up in the morning and my breakfast is waiting. Not a floating dock. It's actually anchored in. It's a waterproof. Nothing here is waterproof except for the GoPro.
I don't have anything that fits.
Looks precarious. I might pop my feet down there and sit out there. Let me move the modem here just a bit.
Well, I did pack some shorts,
Let me get.
but I ain't got pockets.
See, I've got stuff in my pockets that I can't lose though. I mean,
They're not going to tell
you know, keys and things like that we'll have to use to get back to the campsite. Okay, all right. I think I'm good. All right, I'll sit in the sun for you guys, just to get away. Running the wireless mics as well, so can you see me now? Looks like we're just over 1.1 meters deep right here, I think. But that doesn't make sense because we're 5 feet on the other side. Does that add up? Somebody needs to do the math on that. Do you have a certified grill master? No, I don't, but we do have a professional chef. I'll tell you, the first day she made crepes. We had quartered strawberries on there. We had huge raspberries, just the most amazing plump raspberries. And then I'm not sure if they're huckleberries or I don't know what they were. Maybe blackberries, but they were like the size of a peach and just juicy as everything. Sweet. It was delicious. My family's from Appalachia. Sounds like you're one of my family reunions. There's I think there's a church group, another group. They're actually staying in the Ipecac campground, where not far from us in the same state park. Swamp Thing by your left foot. Thank you, 6 Volt. I appreciate that. Mind Electronics. Yeah, lakes can be 5 foot one area, 1 foot nearby. Well, this one's no deeper than 12 feet. Anywhere. Plus the water's a little low. Oh, I'm making you hungry. Let me tell you about the rest of the food. Okay, the rest of the food is even better. Let's see. We had walking tacos. That's actually probably the most non-fancy meal we've had so far, which is where you take a bag of Fritos and you open it up and then you make a salad inside the bag of Fritos and you stir it all up and eat it all. So you put it's got like beef, like taco meat, like ground hamburger beef, taco meat, olives, chopped onions, tomatoes, salad, sour cream, just all the fixings for a taco, and you make it in the bag and then you eat it with the chips with a fork. So that was lunch, which was actually delicious. Abby, for the expensive equipment, I've actually got it attached to a pole. So even if it falls off the dock, it can't touch the water. It'll just hang, and I'll probably scream and jump, but it makes me nervous. Maui Bell, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Appreciate the super chat. I wish I could post it on the screen. How are the potty facilities? Mama of 3. Interesting you say that, because today, of all days, the park has decided to upgrade the water heater in our restroom. And you access the water heater by going in the women's restroom and then going into the closet from the women's restroom. So here I am. There are 2 males in camp, 2, and like 40 females. And the males have a fully functioning restroom. Everything's working great. And the women can't use theirs because we've got a whole bunch of repair guys in there replacing the water heater. So guess what their solution was? To say, well, males, you have to find somewhere else to go. We're taking over your bathroom. And that's what they did. Thank you for the gifted membership. It looks like Kevin received that. Who gave that? Oh, Lewis Cox. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the gifted membership. Let's see, any other questions I can answer? Can't get over how good the video is. Ivan, that is what I want to hear. And that's obviously, that's the big thing I wanted out of this week, is to test this equipment. We are in the middle of nowhere. I mean, like, I think it's like a 15-minute drive to get to the closest town. So it's a ways away. And there's very poor cell coverage here. So the idea that anywhere I go, I can put out a signal like this, that's smooth, that's constant. Any courthouse we're going to go to is going to have better coverage than what we have here. So I'm super, super optimistic about that.
Was that a giveaway, Kim?
She said, I said my niece, she works there, and I said my niece, actually her and her husband.
Have you guys been reading the Brian Koberger updates?
Ready to go. She said, really, she said, what hall she gonna be in?
Y'all know yet?
Corey Richards looked tired and miserable.
Well,
Far different than how she looked at all the morning shows when she was promoting her book.
vacation in a few weeks. Sounds like, yeah.
Let's see, is this Crystal Lake? Is the groundskeeper named Jason? No, this is Singletary, I think. Singletary Lake. It's close to White Lake. It's a state park within a state forest. So it's like nestled deep within. It's Lewis Cox. Lois. I'm sorry, Red Pen, thank you for the correction. Lois. I'm looking on the little tiny screen in the sunlight, so I'm going to blame that, even though it was my fault. I'm glad it sounds good. Obviously, I don't have my soundboard with me to really do all the sound effects and everything else, but I am using the Rode. If you can see, it's a little tiny, it's about the size of a quarter. It's a wireless microphone. I could walk all the way to the end of the dock and you'd still be able to hear me. It's pretty good. Why more than one modem? Maui Bell, it's for redundancy. A single modem, if the signal gets bad or if the bandwidth is crowded, might have very low bandwidth available. And so these 4 modems, they're actually amazing to watch them work. I like to watch just the interface screen and see how they're working. But these 4 modems right now, they might all be connected to AT&T. And AT&T might have a great connection, and for some reason that cell tower might get crowded, and suddenly Verizon's connection is better. The modem will switch over and be a Verizon modem. It's agnostic, so it will jump from one carrier to another. So whatever it is, I don't care if it's U.S. Cellular, Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, whatever the carrier is that has the best signal, the modem's constantly scanning and listening for a better signal and jumping to that. And so it takes the best of all the signals and 4 of the best signals it can find, and it puts them together into one pipe. So I'm sending all the data through that. And then it also has some error correction on the other end, the receiving end, to make sure that every piece got through. It does cause a little bit more of a delay, so I've got about a 10 to 15 second delay in the video, but it allows me to have a really good throughput. No Pants Thursday, yeah. Hear this white legs, look at those. It's embarrassing.
But you didn't say it was right or not. You said he ended up being okay.
Lois, I'm sorry. I will try to get your name right. Lois Cox. Lois Cox. Carrie Burke, thanks for joining us. Water balloon. No. I'm worried as people are out here splashing on the lake. I'm worried they're gonna splash my equipment and then I'm gonna die. So. But
I can't believe that wind, that breeze coming across.
let's see.
You might want to do all of our
Anyway,
groups out here.
I'm gonna go check out the equipment. There are people sitting close to it. Oh, it's not comfortable to get up from that. This very sharp edge. Let me make some room for you here. Sorry, I'm taking up the whole bench.
I guess we're messing up your Zoom call.
It's live YouTube, so.
You're making a documentary?
No, I'm a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
I normally stream court cases, but we're testing some new remote equipment, and so I'm coming out here and just catching up with people. But,
I got you.
are you having a meeting here? Because I can clear out.
No, we were just letting them have some free time, and then
Good.
we're about to head back up here at 2 o'clock, so just another minute.
All right. Lee, I was. Adam, are you volunteering to be that mod? Fly down real quick and be on the equipment watch. I'm not sure if you can see very well. There are a couple trees that are just growing out in the water. They look like cypress, but I think they're pine. I don't know. I think they're loblolly pines, but they're just growing right in the middle of the water. Yeah, documentary about you, Rudy. So the water temperature was 85 degrees. That's the latest update. Sorry, I'm going to try to hold this still.
Alright, it's 2 o'clock. Let's grab us a picture of everybody and then we're gonna head up and do some games, okay? Everybody come up here on the pier.
They're doing a quick photo here, and then they're going to head back up. So we'll have space in just a minute. Hang tight.
She's right here. Emma, let's come
Yeah, see.
in, okay?
Hey, AJ.
The shade right here.
AJ, welcome. Good to have you here. I'm on vacation.
I'll sit here on Marley. Not on her, but with her.
She's right there with me.
See, are boats allowed? There are, Lily, you have to bring your own boats. They don't have any boats here. You have to launch it yourself, and it's a sand launch, and you're limited to 10 horsepower. So it's going to be a very small boat.
Okay.
And,
Now come on.
get Easton.
Yeah, y'all get on this side. I don't know if it's too wide. We probably might need to like let people
Okay.
get behind them.
Somebody can stand up behind them.
Mine was waterproof.
Why don't y'all get in the center?
I'm not
and
sure
someone
why.
can stand up behind them?
Okay.
My chat's not updating properly.
I'll get one with just
It says bring your own boat, but it has to be a certain size.
It's cold.
It is very cold.
Say cheese.
Come on, y'all.
There are lots of worse places to be, but this is pretty good.
Oh.
9.9 motors are very
I want to
common.
get behind them like I am. Hey, you scoot in here.
Guys, I need you in the picture.
Y'all might.
I'm gonna get one with
We'll see how if she said
I'm gonna
y'all
get
can
one with
probably
Megan
just
and the
see it.
campers, and then I'll get the chaperones to join. Peyton, if you want to scoot over some,
I got my picture.
or Peyton, if you want to stand up behind them and sit down with you.
But there
Okay.
I am.
So Cody, you mind standing
Right
up
there.
here?
I can go to that one.
Oh, I figured out what I'm doing wrong.
She's not a camper.
I'm doing top
Sadie, you're
messages.
not going to be in this picture. It's just for the campers. Get out of here. Sadie.
Sadie Louise,
All
come here.
messages. There we go.
She's not a camper. She came
Okay.
because Jennifer's chaperoning.
It's better than any courtroom.
I'll get her in a picture. I'll get her in a picture. Y'all gonna have this.
I am
Y'all don't mind.
I am waiting to come
You
back.
don't want me to beside
Easton, why don't you get beside Emma? Hop over and get beside Emma. Let Zachary slide over.
All the kids are actually, we send them to the water park. There's a water park, I don't know, 15, 20 miles away,
Perfect.
and we sent them there.
Okie dokie. Let me switch the photo. And that is perfect. Everybody look
Getting
at
the picture.
me.
So
Everybody look at me. Look at me. And don't fix your hair at this minute. Okay, everybody. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me do it. Zachary, put your hand down. Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Come on. Okay, now stay where you are. Chaperones, if you want to join Jennifer and Sadie, and you can get in with
Ashley,
the two
Mark,
little
Faye,
ones.
all y'all get in.
Get in with all of them, Adam. Y'all get in, but don't make it longer. Y'all gonna have to scrunch up. Sit on the floor. Sit on the floor. Sit on the
Photobombing is
floor.
not a crime. Not in North Carolina.
What about sitting on the floor?
Oh, come on.
Thank you,
now.
Dinah Do. Appreciate it. Any snakes in the river?
Joey, you're gonna have to get
Yes.
over here with beside Norma because I can't get you in.
Yes, there's 3 different types of poisonous snakes here, plus a few non-poisonous.
Jump down, Gage, you jump down there and let Joyce. Well, she'll be wet.
I don't care if I'm wet. Okay, you're gonna have to come in.
Right, right.
Do you want me to take the picture so you can be in it?
Sure.
Hang tight, guys.
Sure. Okay.
Get down, Janet.
I waited till I had everyone positioned perfectly. So, all right, everyone on 3, 2, 1. Looks good. I took about 4 or 5.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Yep.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna.
I got to just lock up.
Okay. So
Okay.
Well, my
hold tight here. We'll get another view. So look out this way for you.
Bye, Sadie. I love you. She's going to
Okay. It was a good picture, I think. Turned out really good. That's my superpower. I take pictures and I know stuff.
T-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, jeans, a hat, you know what I'm saying?
Poppy!
So, well, you gotta wear a t-shirt and a long sleeve shirt for fire protection.
Okay.
Here's somebody that's saving the glasses here. Here.
All right.
What is this here? There's somebody's.
Where are the vacation headphones? They're back at camp. I've got like $10,000 worth of gear back at camp still. But I mean, I could run like a multi-stream. The only thing I don't have is a big screen. Okay. Everyone's headed off. It's going to be quiet here for a little bit. So they're headed down the dock right here. It just looks beautiful. Okay. They're headed down the dock, and so now I have all of it to myself. This is a nice little roof structure, pretty cool. And the best thing about it is out here over the water, there are no bugs. And the weirdest thing, there are no, sorry, I'm getting you guys dizzy walking around, I'm sorry. There are like no birds on this lake. There's nothing out there. There are no ducks. I guess the water is too acidic and they don't like it. But they say it's safe to swim in. The camera, the funny thing, the camera is the only thing that's waterproof. Of course, it's got a wireless receiver on it that's not. But, oh man. They're going to a sidebar over sustained objections. Count is at 71. Thank you, Greeners. Appreciate the updates. Looks like rain's coming my way. I heard there's going to be rain tonight. That might put a damper on this. I was going to watch the opposite direction where you're facing right now. If I turn you around, go over here, look out over there. This view has an amazing sunset when the weather's right. So if there's no rain, we could get just an incredible sunset. But if the rain comes in, obviously I don't want to be out here getting drenched. I'll walk out there. We'll test the range of the mics here a little bit. See if you can see me or hear me. Where am I? May, I just walked into the picture. Food I can eat is it's like a loose plank right there. Are you still able to hear me out here? Even though I get smaller and smaller, you can't see me. Here we go. I have no idea how deep it is here, but I'm not going to jump in. There, I'm in the picture. Lost audio. Oh no. I might have a low battery on my I was going to sit down out there and just enjoy it, but you can't hear me. That's no good. Sound is back now. I think when I turned away, it sort of broke the line of sight. It's supposed to do better than that, but don't jump. Okay. I won't. So let me move things over a little bit, and I'll sit out over here. Give me a second. Hey Jay, thank you very much. Celebrating my milestone in nature instead of a courtroom and with all my favorite RAOGs. Hey Jay, it's awesome to have you here. Thank you. Glad you could be here. Okay, trying to move everything without losing connection. There we go. See how far we can go. Okay, this is the limit of where I can go. Is that an okay view for you? Let me just make sure. Just spotty for a bit. I think when I had my body between it and the receiver, there's nothing really around for the signal to bounce off of. Oh no. Ivan's calling in. Hold on 1 second. See if I can bring him on speakerphone.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I'm trying to accept. Hang on.
To accept.
Hey, Ivan.
How's it going?
It's going great. Can you hear and or see me?
Yeah, well, I can hear you. I wasn't quite sure if you had the burner with you or not.
Yeah, I was using the burner phone just to read chat, so I can't see chat right now. Well, I guess I could switch back. I can see chat and talk to you at the same time. But,
all right, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the burner.
Yeah, the burner phone forwards to my personal cell phone at all times, so.
Okay, good deal. Well, yeah, I was just trying to give some live play-by-play. So you were good when you were walking out on that dock.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, like you said, when you turned your back, but when you sat down, you were good. So if you want to just kick back and take it easy a bit, you could.
Yeah, it's fun. I am happy. Yes, Weather Watch. When all the toys work together, I'm a happy boy. But someone.
So you got 85, high humidity, but what's the? I haven't seen any boats out there. I know you said it was trolling only, but like you said, 85 is too warm for fish, so that's why there's no fish out there.
Okay, so here's the interesting thing. This lake, everything you can see, basically you can see the whole shoreline of the entire lake. There are no boats, no canoes, nothing out there. The entire lake is for these two campgrounds. That's my understanding. So the group that was just swimming and my group, that's all that can use this, and neither of us brought boats. So they have like 10 canoes we can use.
Yeah, you're not going to have any boats out there if there's no fish, and if it's 85 degrees, you're not going to have any fish. That's just kind of how it works, and so obviously when you only have 10 horsepower limit, there's nothing you can do but fish, and so if it's that warm, that kind of takes care of that.
Yeah.
You said it was spring fed. It's not a man-made lake, or
No.
What's the deal?
It's a weird lake. They call it a bay, but it's completely surrounded by vegetation. There are no streams going into it, so it's just rainwater and runoff. And it's a peat moss bottom, so it's
That's why it's so warm.
yeah. And it's a tea colored. It's very stained. I mean, you can only see about a foot through the water. It's not muddy.
Yeah.
It's just stained water.
Just a forewarning, you wouldn't want to eat any fish that come out of there. Those are like commando fish. Those are like fish that could survive a nuclear holocaust, okay? Like, you don't want to have those fish anywhere near your gastrointestinal system. I'm just telling you right off the bat.
Yeah. I'm not sure if people can hear you or not. Or can you... Let's see.
I think they can. I think they can hear me.
Okay, good. This is as loud as I can make the burner phone right now for some reason. Any spiders?
Well, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'll let you do your thing. I just wanted to let you know, like, we can hear you when you're out at the end of that dock, but I'm glad you're doing this for us. I can't imagine having all that equipment out on that dock. You're a soldier, and
it's a test, so that's why I justify it. But honestly, I'm kicked back, taking it easy. This is I have no complaints in life. This is beautiful. So
all right,
appreciate
amen.
you. Hey, before you go, I heard you and Ricky made an announcement.
Well, it's coming soon. I downloaded the software. I'm just kind of tinkering with it. I want to have a little bit of a handle before we launch, but yeah,
awesome.
We are in the works, and we're on our way.
That's awesome. Super excited for you. Well, thanks, Ivan. Good talking to you, my friend.
Talk to you when you get back.
All right,
Bye-bye.
see you. Bye. Okay, let me go back to see. Oh, there I am. Okay, I was falling behind on chat. I apologize. It's legal on vacay. So I am on the dock of the bay, sitting on the dock of the bay watching. Oh, there's no tide to roll away, but I am out here on the dock. 9 horsepower is enough for squirrel water skiing, or if you have a big enough board to distribute your weight, you might be able to do it. Let's see. So for those that are asking, I saw a couple people ask, I am still in North Carolina, but I'm on the south side of North Carolina. I think I'm halfway between Fayetteville and Wilmington, near White Lake. But don't come show up here. That's not okay. It's reserved for a church group, and so I do my YouTube stuff without disturbing them. We are going to head down to Wilmington for the beach, though, probably tomorrow. Rudy, this is a dream come true. I've wanted to do this for years, so that's awesome. Okay. Let's see what did I miss in the Scott Peterson trial, specifically today? I got a good update the first day from Greeners. I know we took yesterday off, but is there anything happening? I hear that the prosecution may rest here in the next couple days. Yeah, the equipment is safely tied down on a bench. Your experiment with your lab rats, Carol. I like to think of myself as the lab rat. I wouldn't put you guys through that. Although odds of me dropping my phone are very high, so I've got it in a death grip right now. Yeah. Okay. Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Can you keep talking in chat? I want to check and see if something worked. Have I spoken to Mrs. R.A. and Littles today? I did. We talked this morning right before breakfast. They're doing fine. I miss them. They miss me, I think, as well. But right now they're cross-examining the police person that testified to the shoulda, coulda, wouldas the SP was guilty of. Okay. Trying to fix my chat. It doesn't want to. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, Sharon, I need another chat from you and a police detective. One witness so far. Okay. Okay, I think that worked. Sharon, I'm not sure if I had talked to you or if anyone else had talked to you, but I would love it if you would like to join us as a mod on the channel. You held down the internet by yourself the other day for like 24 hours. So I've just extended the invitation and the gift, and I'll rely on the other mods to help you get connected with the mod chat and things like that, if that works. But you came highly recommended as well. Bats and spiders, are those around? Spiders, yes, there's some spiders down under the dock, but they're not big spiders because they're really not very big bugs out here to eat. So they're very small. Antron Hemingway, vacation trip is going great, but I want to get back to live streaming. I want to get back to court. I miss it. It's been a good witness case for prosecutors, but I still think there was not a case, says Red Pen. Thank you, Tish, 6 Volt, Katrina, Weather Watch, Abby, CG. Let's see, do we have any other mods on today? Sharon now. I think that's who we've got today. Okay, Sharon took care of you this morning. I will, once this live stream is over, I'm gonna recreate the live stream for tonight, for a sunset live stream, because honestly, I mean, this is pretty, and I love it out here. It's beautiful, but when the sun goes down over the lake, and you've got just the red in the sky and the reflection off the water, it's just takes it to another level. Sosie, I'm on vacation till I'll be back Saturday. Parrots want back in court too. They're yelling pre-trial. Well, you've been having them watch Judge Manning. Pre-trial. Yay, Blue Wrench achieved. Debbie, thanks for being in here. Appreciate it. Thanks for stepping in. I realize I'm just testing the gear, and I'm not giving the content that do you guys subscribed for right now, but I will be back. I promise. AJ, sanity breaks are good things. This is mine right now. But I don't need a break from you guys. I just occasionally need a break from the trial. So this is a wonderful break. I want to lay down on the dock, but I'm afraid that it will get slivers and sunburn. Sarah Boone is going to be awesome. Talking about Koberger again, I was looking at some of the filings. His lawyer is just filling the courthouse with filings, just one after another, and it seems like he's pushing for a delay, but at the same time he's saying the state, I've got a right to a speedy trial, but we're going to challenge the indictment. We're going to challenge basically everything that will slow this down, but we still want a speedy trial. And you can't have both. I was watching Judge Middleton this morning. He has fabulous hair. Let's see. Shabusiness had her motion hearing yesterday, and she actually behaved this time. That's a first. Don't expect that to continue, though. It was probably an off day for her. Sleeping father jury out for 1 hour and guilty. Did the verdict just come in, Jenny? Thanks, Lil. Let's see. All right. My knee feels better, but standing up is still a process. It's like there's no pain at all standing up, but I'm cautious. I don't trust it again, so I'm afraid it will start hurting. Oh, the shade is beautiful. It's really good. Let me show you the live view that's making all this possible here. Okay, here we go. So here's what we have, and I apologize, it's not the best view. So 4 modems, 2 of them, I need another pouch because these 2 don't fit in the pouch. They just sort of hang out on the side. And they're USB modems. My HDMI feed goes in here, and then it plugs in the other side. And then I have what's called an SDI port as well, which is like a broadcast quality input. Down here, on my screen down here, this is where I can monitor, and I apologize, it's really dark. This is where I can monitor the feed. So I can see how many kilobits. So I've got 6.5 megabit, or 6,500 kbps is my signal going out. I have an audio meter, and it also has a picture, so I can see what's going out on the air. And I can stop and start it just with one button. So it's pretty easy to use. And then it has a built-in battery that can run for 3 hours, and I have another. It's a $150 battery. Oh my goodness. It's like this one. It's actually the same brand, an Anchor battery, but it puts out enough voltage or wattage to charge like a MacBook Pro. Anyway, so that can run it for pretty much a whole day. I need this background once a month. I'll take one for the team, Debbie, and find a beautiful place to stream from. But let me get my drink. I think it's still cold. Oh. All right. Got a little pooch coming out, little puppy. All my ice, this mug was completely full of ice, and it's completely gone. It melts pretty quickly. How are you doing?
How are you today?
Great. Okay. So much water near that gear. Cece, I like to live on the edge. Do a cannonball. No, I can't do a cannonball. Sleeping father had a guilty verdict. That was quick for for just an hour of deliberation, was it? Puppy wants to go out on the end of the dock. Literally on the edge. That's how I live my life, on the edge. Man. The thing that just blows me away about this state park is, oh, we've got somebody calling in. Hold on one second.
Accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey, this is a recovery addict, but I can't see who called in. Who am I speaking with?
Maui Gal.
Hey, Maui Bell. How are you doing?
I'm good. Have you heard about Richard Allen?
Richard Allen. Is he the hearing that's today, right?
Well, yeah, Delphi.
Yeah.
So today, the most important part was they want him out of solitary. They've been holding him in solitary in a regular prison, and they want him either brought to a jail or brought to someplace where he's lost like so much weight. He looks terrible, and that's the main point of the hearing. They also want some statements that he made suppressed. They said that they were self-incriminating, but he made them under duress. So who knows? That just probably doesn't fly.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that one's a tough one. First of all, it's got kids involved, so it's we're not going to be able to follow that one. But I think the judge on this hearing, I heard that they didn't allow any audio or video, so it was all just live tweeting. Really? Did you hear any? Or did they have a live feed going?
No. They showed him going into court, and he looks about 80 years old, but it was a blurry view, and they really rushed him in. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Is what's going to catch everybody's attention. The secrecy is just, it's sort of too much.
Yeah. Well, it was a high-profile case when the girls went missing, and gone as long as it did, and then have an arrest. It had captivated a lot of minds and eyes.
True.
Yep.
Well, you look great out on the dock. I think that you're in the right group of people when you're showing deep stuff like your modems and etc. While you're out there in the sun and the lake, that we're interested in what you've got. So.
Well, thank you, Maui Bell. I wish the water was a little closer to the water at Maui here. I mean, it's nice and warm, but it's definitely not clear.
Yeah, and we're having a nice June over here. Not too hot, just about 71, 72 every day.
Awesome.
Yep. So,
well, thank you for the update. We'll catch you later. See ya. Bye. All right, we have okay, I think this is let me go back to the chat here. Richard Allen, also known as RA. No. Different RA, completely different. Oh, one of those big bees followed me out here.
Whoa, Corey. Uh-oh.
It's gone. You can't get it.
That ain't coming back.
Let's see. All right. I'm just reading chat here. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up.
Take that. You'll fish it out with the life-saving ring.
What kind of dog is that?
She's your basic Heinz 57.
Heinz 57?
Beagle-ish.
Yeah.
We got her at the shelter. We're going on, I think, 3 weeks.
Can I have her on camera?
Sure.
There we go. So 3 weeks? You've had her 3 weeks? Do you know how old she is? Estimate?
Vet said 4 months.
All right. So, gonna get a little bigger, but not much.
Vet said probably between 38 and 42 pounds.
Oh, so it can put on a little
She
weight.
could be so specific. But
Yeah,
that's what she said.
that's a very specific number. Well, that's cool.
I was hoping for more in the 30-pound range, but we take what we can get.
Mm-hmm.
She's really been really good.
Can I pet her?
Yeah.
Hey, pup. How you doing?
Boy.
Hey there.
I like
How you
people.
doing? Good girl.
Kiss on you.
Good girl. Yeah. How you doing?
Are you working?
I'm a YouTuber, so yes and no.
Oh, okay.
So I'm live on YouTube right now. Hey there. How are you? How you doing? You're cute.
Now, how do you get compensated for that? I don't have any understanding of it.
It's tricky.
Like sponsors pick you up or something?
I don't have any sponsors, but some people do make sponsorships. Some people make money off of merchandise. You can have memberships where people will support your channel that way. I've got just an amazing community that's really supportive of me.
Oh, cool.
But I mostly stream court cases, so we'll watch.
Are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer. I just love the law. I love
My
that sort of
brother's
stuff.
a lawyer in down around Little Washington, Greenville area.
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
He's a assistant DA, and he covers 3 counties, but the county seat is it Beaufort County? What?
Yeah, down around Washington.
Yeah, that's the county seat.
Yeah,
And
so-
then he has to go out and do other. But they have some stuff going on down there.
See, I use the video feed from Inside Court, and we'll share that on the YouTube, and then we'll comment, and the community will comment, and we'll talk about it. That's what we do.
Oh, cool.
But it's a lot of fun. Hey, you're a
So my
cutie.
niece is a lawyer for the North Carolina Supreme Court,
Yeah.
and they both went to Campbell Law
Mm-hmm.
at the same time. So my brother was a L3 and she was a L1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's ever happened before.
With siblings
so he
there.
went, like, he was over 50. I don't know how he did it, but he did it.
That's cool.
He spent most of his life in probation.
Hey. Yeah. That's pretty neat.
That's some good scratching, ain't it?
Yeah, I love that. Is it Corey? Good girl. I've got about 132 people watching, and they love the dog.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
It's so quiet out here. Have you been here before?
This is my first. We're here all week, but it's my first time to this lake, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah. We were just talking about how you could kayak and not have any trouble.
Yeah.
Do they even let boats, like motor boats out here?
If you bring your own boat and have less than a 10 horsepower engine, you can put in. There's a little tiny, like a sandy beach launch, but I mean, there's no boats on the lake at all. So.
I was so interested in looking at all the signs about how these lakes were formed. Very interesting.
Yeah. They don't really know. I mean, they've got ideas. They think some people say it's meteors. Some people say it was like, hey, found some shoelaces, huh? Shoelaces are fun.
Look at you.
Yeah.
I'm teasing.
Hey there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm teasing.
Girl. Let's see.
No chewing, Corey.
So have you been here before? Is this your first time? First time. Where are you from? You said.
My friend, she's lived here all her life. Well, was born and raised here, let's put it that way. But they never came down here.
Yeah.
I mean, Jones Lake either,
Yeah.
which is kind of strange. I was raised in Goldsboro.
Mm-hmm.
My dad was military.
That's cool. So you know about the nuclear bomb in Goldsboro, right? That's still underground, hasn't exploded.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. We lived at the back, off the back of the runway, sort of. I mean, not right there, but there.
Yeah.
It's amazing how you get so used to those planes. I've been home a couple times recently, and they were doing exercises, and I was not used to it. I was like,
Yeah.
what in the world?
It's fun.
right over your head.
Yeah.
And then I happened to go down to see my folks when the Blue Angels were there. That was recently, Wings Over Wayne or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that was awesome, because we could see them from the house.
That's neat. Love the air shows. Well, that's cool. Well, I think I'm going to wrap up my live stream here, guys. And thank you, by the way. Corey, thanks for starring in it.
Yeah, Corey, you're a movie star now. You might go to Hollywood.
Yeah. They say they could hear the puppy kisses.
You got the life, right? Everybody's living through you.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't have a pet. I would say most of my subscribers have pets. I like animals, but got lots of family with allergies, and that doesn't work very well. So that's cool.
And get one of those hypoallergenic dogs.
Yeah.
I had a miniature schnauzer before her, and I love that breed. But I figured I needed to do something positive for, you know.
Yeah,
back.
Rescue dogs are awesome.
Give back.
Yeah. All right. Well, to everybody on the live stream, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to try to pack up all my gear without dropping anything in the lake. I make no promises. But if the weather holds tonight, we'll be back for the sunset live stream, and that'll be beautiful. So let's see. Oh, my chat's not up to date. There we go. Should be beautiful if the weather holds. If not, then I'll let you know. I'll put a post out, and I'll cancel the live stream placeholder if there's bad weather. So. Thank you all. I will be back. We'll be back in court on Monday for a regular live stream next week, and then I'll have a short week because I have to do this again in Virginia for a couple days. So we'll be up in Virginia at Williamsburg, and then I won't take a break for like another month. That's a deal. Yes, Red Pen Sunset. If the weather holds. They've had some pretty rough weather move south of us, and if another band comes through in the evening time, my duties, basically, I have to make sure the fire is lit for the girls so they can make s'mores, and then as long as that's working, I'll be down here watching the sunset. That's 8:28 tonight is sunset Eastern time. So I'll put a new placeholder out for that. Thank you. I appreciate the updates. Monday's a holiday. CC, it's going to be a really short week. What's the holiday on Monday? Is it just in the Scott Peterson trial? Carol, tomorrow. Let's see. Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow, I'll still be here tomorrow. Debbie says I don't want to leave. Maybe I should just leave the camera down here, Debbie. I'll just keep it pointed at the lake here. I can actually change the audio. Well, you just get wind sound. You wouldn't get any wave noise. But it's Juneteenth. Thank you, CC. Some courts are closed. We'll have to check and see the schedule with Scott Peterson.
1915.
I have to look at that one.
It's a holiday court.
Okay. Buy live stream puppies, says Rudy. Rudy, your profile picture looks a lot like the puppy that was here. Here, let me show you, ma'am. 1 second. This is.
Can you sit? Or can you sit? Sit. You can do it. Oh, look. Yeah. Hey there. Look at that pup. Do you see that picture of that pup?
There's a puppy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you, Corey.
Take care.
You too. So Rudy, I just shared your picture with Corey with the puppy. Sorry, you didn't see that, but I pulled up your profile on my screen, and the puppy liked it. AJ says, I seriously watch YouTube videos that are just beautiful landscapes. Sometimes, if you can't get out, that's the next best thing. I just drank like half my water right there. Oh man, it is pretty. Rudy, the dog that was out here was they're not sure, it's some sort of beagle, but it's a mix. Very energetic, 4 months old, teething, so it bites, but it doesn't bite hard. It just puts his mouth on you, or her mouth on you. And it was a rescue dog as well. I rescue dogs, so that was cool. So what time is sunset? It's 8:28 p.m. I'll try to be out here 15 minutes early, because sometimes maybe even half an hour early if I see it starts setting up good. But so it'll be about 8:30. But 8 o'clock we'll put the placeholder for Eastern time. Well, the wind just died down a little bit. It's really calm. Since there's no music, can you sing us something? Well, wow. I don't have anything to sing to. You'll hear just how bad I am at holding a tune. Although we had two other guys were up here earlier in the week, and they brought ukuleles. I should have brought my guitar, but they brought ukuleles, and we were doing a little sing-along earlier. All the traditional ukulele songs. Somewhere Over the Rainbow, I think I might be able to play. What's my outro song? Hold tight. Let me see if I can find my song. Not sure if I have it on here. Nope. I thought I had it, but it's not there. All right. Thank you guys. You're incredible. Thanks for being on here. The test was successful. It didn't need to have this be this long. I'm hearing Mark English yelling. I should go back and watch that. I'm actually, honestly, full disclosure, I'm going to pack up all this stuff, head back to camp, put all the stuff that needs to be charged on the charger, and then I'm climbing into the hammock, and I'm going to sway in the breeze for a couple hours and possibly snore a little bit. For those that haven't been here, honestly, North Carolina is beautiful. It is just a beautiful state. Let me see. Do you want more sky or more lake? I'm not sure which would be more soothing. We could tip up to show the sky. You'll probably see a fife and drum corps in Wilmington. I played a fife in Maryland. Yeah, we'll be in the historic, or I guess next week we'll be in Williamsburg, historic Williamsburg. This week we're going to be down in Wilmington. Yeah, that makes sense. Look at those clouds. That's just pretty. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. North Carolina. How does it go? I forget. Okay, so that was the extra sky version. Now I'll show you the water, the soothing water version. Let's see if this works right. Thomas. Sometimes it's really late after our podcast. That's all I can say. It's So about that, Thomas, we'll have to talk tomorrow. Podcast. I do have equipment to do research, so I should be able to get some done. But I'll do that. Will you be back tomorrow? Dodie, I'll be on probably a little bit like I am right now. Well, actually, yes, tomorrow we're going to do, since we're going to be at the beach, I'm going to live stream metal detecting. I've got my metal detector. I'll have that all charged up. We'll be down at the beach detecting down by Wilmington. With all you there and a little bit of luck, I may be able to find some gold rings or some phones or something like that. So we'll do that tomorrow afternoon. Do we have the water sound? There is no, the water is so calm. I mean, it looks like you've got ripples there, but it's so calm there's no splashing. I mean, there's occasional a little lap of water against one of the pier posts, but that's it. I wish I could give you water sound. It's very calm right now. The wind's kicking up, so it might start splashing soon. All right, I've said we're ending like 10 times, and then I never did. So this time it's official. Thank you all. I miss you. We'll be back. We'll be back later on. We'll be back tomorrow for metal detecting live at the beach. It'll be, I think we're going to be a two modem stream. That's my idea. But since we're at the beach, it should be good enough for what we're doing, and I'll set it up to work that way. So. Alrighty, thanks all. Tonight when you go home, please hug the people you love, smile at someone, make their day just a little bit better, and stay safe till we go live again tomorrow from the beach with Gold Fever, hopefully. We'll see you guys. Have a good one. Bye.